My precious child, there is something very important I need you to hear. Someone from your past, someone you may have forgotten or still think about often, has recently had a powerful realization. It hit them deeply, leaving them stunned and speechless. In a quiet moment, they saw clearly what they never understood before: it was always you. You were the one their heart longed for, the one they hoped and prayed for, even if they didn't recognize it back then. They had been looking in all the wrong places, chasing temporary things, ignoring the signs I sent them. But now, they can't unsee what I've shown them. It was like a light switched on inside of them. And in that moment, they knew you were the one. They remembered your smile, your kindness, and how your presence always felt like home. It shook them. They finally realized you are their person. After this realization, they sat quietly, holding their heart, while memories of you rushed back. All the little things you did, which they once took for granted, now feel so important: your voice, the way you looked at them with care, the way you stayed by their side when they felt lost. These moments now feel like pieces of a bigger message they had missed. They remembered how you listened without judgment, how you stood by them even when they gave you reasons to walk away. And all of it overwhelmed them. They cried not just because they miss you, but because they didn't see it before. They didn't understand what they had when they had it. And child, I want you to know I was the one stirring their heart. I was the one softening it, preparing it, and guiding it back toward you. Because you need to know the truth. You were never just good enough, you were chosen. Chosen by me to bring healing into their life. I saw the nights you cried, wondering if they even cared. I watched you worry if you ever truly mattered to them. You did. Even when they didn't show it, even when they were too broken to express it, they felt something in you they couldn't explain. But fear kept them from accepting that love. They didn't think they deserved someone like you. Life and time have taught them now. Through the pain, through the distance, I have been working. And now, their eyes are open. When they finally saw the truth, their heart broke for the way they treated you. But more than that, they felt thankful. Thankful that someone like you ever entered their life. This isn't just about love, it's about something much deeper. Purpose. Timing. My divine plan. Some people are just passing through your life, but others, like you, are sent to change the entire course of someone's journey. That's who you were to them. They looked for you in others. In conversations, in relationships, in moments, but nothing compares. No one brought the peace your presence gave them. No one made them feel truly seen like you did. Just because they've been silent doesn't mean they've forgotten you. They feel your absence in places they didn't know could hurt. They talk to me about you when they're alone. They ask me if they'll get another chance. And I want you to know I haven't forgotten your prayers either. I know you asked me if you were wrong about them, if you imagined a connection. You didn't. That connection was real. I created it, but I needed them to see it on their own. You cannot grow for someone else, no matter how deeply you love them. That's why I allowed the distance. Not to punish you, but to open both of your hearts. I know my timing can feel hard, but it's always right. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection. While you were waiting and hurting, I was working behind the scenes, removing their pride, healing their pain, and leading them toward truth. And now, here they are, realizing you were the one who loved them fully, the one who stayed when things got hard, the one whose love felt like home. That realization is shaking them. They don't know how to come back, but they know they can't go forward without trying. I've been speaking to their heart, reminding them of you in dreams, in silence, even in songs. Your name is written in a place in their soul they once tried to forget, but now they cherish it. You're not just a memory, you're the turning point in their story. So please, child, understand this: you weren't crazy for loving deeply. You weren't wrong for seeing something special in them. You were just ahead of them. Your heart saw what their eyes couldn't see. And now they're finally catching up to the truth. Don't think I've been ignoring your pain. I've been here the whole time. This is my hand at work. What I bring back into your life won't be broken, it will be healed. Sometimes I let things fall apart so I can rebuild them stronger. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm rebuilding their heart, with you in the center. They're remembering the way you prayed for them, the encouragement you gave, the hope you carried even when they were lost. They now see the true cost of your love and it humbles them. You were never like the others. You didn't want to use them. You wanted to help them grow. And now, your light shines even brighter. They feel your presence even in silence. They see you in the kindness of others. They're waking up to how rare you are. They thought they could replace you, but instead they discovered how empty life is without you. This isn't about chasing someone to return. This is about restoration. It's about me keeping my promise to you when you placed your heart in my hands. I know it hurt deeply. I saw your sleepless nights, your silent prayers, your quiet tears. I heard every word. And I kept every one of them. And now, the time has come. They are seeing clearly. They are remembering. They are realizing. You were the one who stayed. You were the one who gave love without conditions. You were the one who knew them even when they didn't know themselves. Their heart is finally listening. They want to talk. They want to tell you everything, the regrets, the apologies, the truth they never spoke. But they are scared not of you, but of missing the chance forever. That's why I'm working in both your hearts. So when the time comes, it won't just be words. It will be something real, something lasting. It will be guided by me, filled with honesty, healing, and peace. I don't do quick fixes. I do transformations. I'm not sending them back to repeat the past. I'm preparing something new. A love based on clarity, not confusion. A connection rooted in purpose, not just emotion. And when that moment comes, you'll feel it. Peace will flood your heart. The old pain will fade. You'll feel me with you. And you'll understand that this wasn't just a relationship, it was part of your calling. I know you've waited. Maybe you've even tried to move on. But there's still a space in your heart that aches. That connection was real. I put it there. You didn't make it up. You simply responded to what I showed you. And now, I'm responding to your love, your faith, and your choice to stay soft when you had every reason to close off. I'm proud of you for not giving up on love, for believing even when things made no sense. That's the kind of heart I use for my greatest plans. What's coming will surprise you, just as it's surprising them. Because they aren't the same person anymore. And neither are you. You've both grown, both been humbled. And now, you're both ready. They're thinking about things they never allowed themselves to feel before. They're letting themselves sit with the truth. They replay the last things they said, how they left, how they stayed silent when you needed them most. And it's breaking their heart. Because now, they see what they lost. Not just a kind person, but the one. The one who knew their soul. The one who hoped for their best, even when they showed their worst. Child, they were never meant to forget you. I wrote your name across a place in their heart that no one else could touch. And now, I'm opening that place. I'm bringing truth to the surface. Nothing will stay hidden. I know how long you've waited for clarity. You've asked me, will they ever see it, and the answer is yes. They see it now. It took pain. It took distance. But they're finally seeing you not just as someone from their past, but as someone they were divinely connected to. And now they long for a second chance. A chance to choose differently. A chance to love fully. A chance to show up with truth. And child, I am the one writing this new chapter. Not them. Not you. Me. I will lead each step. I will remove every fear. I will make the way, even when no way seems possible. They may not know how to express everything they feel yet, but I do. That's why I'm telling you now. So you'll know what I see in their heart. There is love. Real love. There is pain. Real pain. But most of all, there is awakening, and it's leading them back to me, to healing, and maybe to you. And so have you. You've both grown. You've both been humbled. And now you're both ready. They're finally allowing themselves to feel everything they buried. Thoughts they pushed down are rising to the surface. They replay the things they said, the things they left unsaid, how they walked away, and the silence they gave you when you needed them the most. and now it's breaking their heart. The more they understand what you were offering, the more they realize what they lost. Not just someone kind, but the one who knew them without needing words, who loved them at their worst, and still hoped for their best. And child, listen closely, they were never meant to forget you. I wrote your name in a sacred place in their heart that no one else could enter. And now I'm opening that space. Everything hidden is being brought to light. I know how long you waited for this moment of clarity. You asked, will they ever see? And I'm telling you now they do. It took heartbreak. It took distance. But their vision is finally clearing. They don't just see you as someone from their past, they see you now as someone they were divinely connected to. And it's overwhelming. Yes, there is regret. But more than that, there's hope. Hope for another chance. A chance to look into your eyes and not look away. A chance to stay. A chance to choose love even if it's scary. And child, I'm the one writing this next chapter. Not them. Not you. Me. I will lead every step. I will calm every fear. I will make a way even where it looks impossible. They may still be unsure how to express all they're feeling. But I know what's in their heart. That's why I'm sending you this message. So you would understand that inside them is real love, real pain, and more than anything an awakening. They're beginning to understand how much you truly meant. Not just romantically, but spiritually. Your presence changed them in a way they've never experienced before. And that change isn't fading, it's growing. It's leading them back to me. Yes, they may have turned away from me during their search. But now, they're praying again. Quietly. Desperately. Asking me if it's too late to make things right with you. And child, I'm not just listening, I'm answering. You are about to witness what happens when I restore what was lost, not in your way, but in mine. I know you might still feel unsure, torn between forgiveness and protecting your heart. And that's okay. I'm not asking you to figure it all out today. I'm just asking you to trust me. Trust me with your emotions. Trust me with your healing. I never meant for love to feel like pain. I never wanted you to question your worth. You were enough then. You are enough now. I allowed the silence not to punish you, but because there are some things only silence can teach. I've been growing this love. I've been growing this connection. I've been shaping your destiny, because this is not just about romance. This is about calling. The two of you were meant to walk together in something powerful. That's why the enemy tried so hard to break it. That's why confusion came. That's why the timing always felt wrong. But pressure creates diamonds. And now, after everything, you are about to shine. They are closer than you think. Not just in distance but in heart, in mind, and in readiness. Every day they think about reaching out. Every day they imagine what they would say. But I keep telling them to wait. Wait until their heart is ready. Wait until their love is pure. Because I don't want you to receive another apology, I want you to receive transformation. So hold on, child. I am near. When this love returns, it will not be clouded by fear, confusion, or the past. It will be clear. It will bring peace. It will carry purpose. Not because of who you once were, but because of who you both become. Amen. You are stepping fully into the power I placed within you. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.